All right, we're back on Balatro. Nothing serious today, guys. Just white staking. Okay, I'm playing on my PC. It's a new profile for me. I got C++ on my mobile device. The game was recommended to me by a friend a couple of years ago, and I spent a good year straight playing the game. I thought I'd get sick of it at some point. No, I didn't. I actually had to just put the game down a little bit. I was spending way too much time on this. But hey, we're back. We're trying to white stake, you know, just some light stuff, you know. I'll offer my expertise when I can. I know I've played the game over 1,000 hours. But I think last time I played blue deck, extra hand, and one first try, so we're gonna be doing some yellow next. New run, we unlock this, so yeah, you know, I have no unlocks, still don't have access to all the jokers and all that, so you know, we'll hit these discoveries together, and again, I'll offer my expertise where I can. I'm not trying to play a specific type of hand or anything. I'm just, you know, trying to go with the flow, trying to win. You know, I don't want to have to restart. I know guys, they'll restart and restart until they kind of get the opening they want, but let's be real. I'm just trying to get a little dubski here. I'm not that deep about it. You know, we're not trying to go for no nan for anything like that. Just trying to win the game. Yellow deck. So we're starting with an extra $10, which is humongous. Okay, that is humongous. But that's the only thing about this deck that is good. I mean, extra money in the beginning can help you get off to a great start. But you know, I'm not psyched about it. It's like, yeah, you can get a good start, but can you do anything with it? Are you gonna get a scaling molt joker in the first one or two shops? Very, you know, it's like 50-50 chances here. Now listen, I don't know a lot of the mathematics behind this game. I just play the game. So if you need true expert advice, you have to watch Balatro University, which is like, you know, that's the gold standard, right? I'm no Dr. Spectred, but I will do my best. So without further ado, let's jump into the first small blind. I always see, here's the thing. I'm a bad Balatro player because I like to start my runs off with a ridiculous hand. Can you guess what that hand is? It's a straight. I like to start off with straights. Now, the full house, I think this just barely wins. If not, it's just shy of it. See, just shy. So with the extra $14, I'm not worried about, or the extra $10, I'm not really worried about winning on one shot. We started with $21 instead of, you know, 22. So okay, my rule of thumb is I never take these white bland jokers. I'll never take that. I'll never take dusk. Sorry, never happening. I'm gonna just test my luck with a buffoon pack and pray for a scaling molt. No scaling molt. We get instead campfire, absolutely useless. We get burglar, absolutely useless at this time. Oh, I think campfire, I mean, they probably sell for, I mean, the rare is gonna sell for more, so that's why I'm selecting it to sell it. Let's try to double our money real quick. We get a judgment, which is just as good, to be honest. Obelisk, dude, what are these jokers? I can't start my game with obelisk. You know what I mean? I'll hold it for a second. Not buying the voucher. We don't have enough money for that. Oh God. Yeah, it's off to a bad start. you know, we might just have to sell that, go isn't this Matador? Yeah, we're gonna go Matador, and we're just gonna try to win here. This is gonna be absolutely chopped. Could go for a little flush action, possibly. With the kings, maybe forget the flush. Maybe I'm in over my head, you know. Yeah, this is an absolutely chopped run so far. We got a 4 of a kind. We shouldn't be, dude. We shouldn't be relying on luck like that this early. But yeah, so far I hate my odds. What can you say? Again, I'll never take these white lame jokers, dude. I'm not taking it. I'm gonna rip this jumbo and look for maybe like an Empress or something. Judgment. I have Empress. See, I could use Empress, but we're gonna go Judgment. Okay, we got something that will score us some winning points. Okay, that's a little troll. It's a little troll. Here's what I'm thinking. I don't want to discard those right away. I want to do something a little silly, which would be okay. We'll get like a diamond flush, possibly. Get some points on the board, right? But I want to get the money from Matador. So see if I can pull something out of my rear here. Would be nice to get a straight flush. We're not going to win here, but I might be able to get the blind trigger here a couple times. Let's just do this. Get our money here. Unfortunate. We will win. We only got $8 from Matador. It's all right. We can progress a little bit here. See, nothing special about the yellow deck, in my opinion. Looks like we're gonna be doing a 2-pair run because I'm not keeping this guy. Listen, bro, you failed me. Maybe I should have looked at the boss blind ahead of time, but I didn't. I'll keep this for now. We're gonna want this. Let's do a couple of 2 pairs. 2-pair run is something that I'm very familiar and comfortable with. It was my most played hands until I discovered, hey, you can just do pairs or high card, which I never thought was possible until I played the game enough. Very, very easy. Need that extra discard though. If I want to play 2 pairs, there's a couple of things I need. I need this voucher, and I need to not really, you know, hang a lot of cards out of that deck. Another Judgment. Will I get lucky yet on a Judgment? A Supernova. Nice. We got a Scaling Malt Joker, which is huge. It's not as good as Pants for 2 pairs, but it's good enough. We are going to redeem the Wasteful Voucher and select next. Kind of getting rid of the low stuff. And it's funny when I do play 2 pairs, I tend not to actually discard a lot of cards at once. More or less just discard a few, because you're trying to draw 2 pair. You don't want to just be, you kind of want to keep track of what you're discarding. It's a little tricky. But this is gonna work. This is gonna work. I feel like, oh, and with castle, oh yeah, we're taking castle every day, baby. That is a great scaler right there, especially when you got something like supernova. We're playing a very safe hand, in my opinion, with that extra discard. 2 pairs, because you know, at that point you can add cards to your deck. You can get planets, right, to help you scale, but right now we're in ante 2. A castle is great this early, so save some money here. Play only 1 hand. We actually might be cooked unless we can use castle to our advantage here. I think we can. I think that we will be just fine. One more discard. All right. I wish this fucking Matador would actually do something more. It just doesn't. You know what I mean? Like, for the needle, we're getting nothing. We're getting no value from that thing. I should have sold it. Oh. Hey. Not bad, man. We could be upgrade. We might not even need to buy planet cards, you know? This could be huge. Let's check the blinds. All spades. We'll keep Matador for the spade. We can get some money out of that, but count your days. Next round, you know, this is one that I just don't recommend picking up very often. It's very tricky to hold on to. Castle, I'm gonna pretend like this is how I use castle. I just pretend it doesn't exist and it scales. You know what I mean? Like, you could get really technical and like really try to, like, okay, we gotta discard hearts. But I feel like if you keep track of it too much, you kind of lose the bigger picture. You know what I mean? Me personally, maybe it's different for you. But you know, I got a pair of 4 here, pair of 4s here, so I'm gonna snap off a couple of things. Oof! I hate to see it. I hate to see the 4 of a kind. That is not helpful to us at all. We still do have that extra discard. I will get rid of those, and still got 1 discard. This is gonna win. Yeah, I could have used that discard. Whatever. Listen, we're not going for the perfect run here, but we are gonna try to scale supernova until we can get rid of Mad Joker. We can eventually get rid of Matador. So really, we're really just working off of 2 jokers here, a scaling chip and a scaling molt. That is what you need to win the game. I should not be opening an Arcana pack right now with only $14. I like to get up to 30 and not drop below $30. That's how I control my economics in the game for the most part. Again, I don't even want to know what Castle is doing. I just want to discard the way I like to discard. You know what I mean? Come on, baby. Give me something. Come on, baby. Give me something. Ah, of course. There's the Space Joker trolling me. Yeah, I don't want to play any full houses. I mean, it would be the case if I was playing pants. You know, throw it in there. But still winning on 1 shot, though. That's good. That will not be the case forever. Obviously, one of these slots is going to turn into a multiplying Joker. I could go standard pack. I'm not really feeling the reroll here. I think I got the tech I need for now. Let's make some money on the Matador here. That's easy as hell, honestly. I'm gonna see what's going on here. I'm going to, oh, that was a mistake. Pardon me. What I wanted to do was this. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I can discard again. Got a little castle value for hearts. Not bad. We'll play this right here. Get our $16. And we level up. And we just win it right there. I cannot be mad at that. I cannot be mad at that. Yes, I could have pumped out more value, but that requires more time, more thinking. Do we go spectral? Now listen, the spectrals, in my opinion, are not really that important to the game. Now, when you're talking about going for high scores, when you're going for like crazy builds, like Baron builds, or where you can duplicate jokers with like the spectral packs, I mean, that's great. I'm not gonna find a legendary joker in this. I have $49. I can waste $6 to possibly get a red seal, which would be phenomenal. I love red seals. For that reason, I will open it. I am curious. It's a jumbo, so we have options in here. Now, if I was doing anything other than 2 pairs, I would be immolating right now. Instantly, no question. But I'm playing 2 pairs. I kind of need 52 cards in the deck, and to know I have 4 of each card. You understand? So I'm going to go trance. I'm going to go trance on a low card because I don't plan on playing that low card a lot. You know what I mean? It just scores less chips. So we're going to trance it. Trance the 2. Not a bad idea. This right here, this voucher is huge to me. This is one of my favorite vouchers in the game. I have $43. I got a good joker set up. I'm going to redeem. Now, I do not want to go below my $30, so I'm going next round. The wall is coming up. That will be easy to beat. Castling wants diamonds, and so I might be able to feed it some diamonds, possibly, maybe not. We do have the blue seal in our hands. You know I love it. I'll discard a couple more diamonds, I guess, and then rip that. Should win 1 shot. We should get a little planet card action. See, now the planet card is it's gonna help, but if I could find like a oops all 6s, that wait, did I just sell that again? Okay, I did this the last time I played. I'm new to the PC gameplay, and so why is the green tab the one that says sell? Why isn't the green one why is it not the use? I'm confused every time I fucking click on my my cards up here in the corner. We move on. I'm not mad about turning a couple of cards into magicians. It's not a bad idea. You could get lucky. I'll re-roll once here. See, now that's right here. I mean, that is a great joker. I would have gladly taken that if I would have seen it in an early shot, but it's too late. So we go next. Okay. Try not to make a mistake again on this planet. I will discard that 2 because it's highly unlikely I will be playing 2s. We are discarding for spades. So get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Castle doing good. 69 chips, baby. This is not going to win 1 shot because I messed up. Whoa. Very close. Very close. And then... oh gosh, I'll play another high card. good for nothing wins. I get the Pluto. You know what? I will use the Pluto. I did it right. That was just practice. Reserve parking. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Matador makes me some kind of money, but right now the only thing that's making me money is interest, right? And not going below $30. It would be nice to get some like reserve parking, but that's going to change my gameplay a lot. That's going to make me discard differently, and it's going to make me get really low on the hands and get too close for that score. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to do that. Go reroll once. Temperance, not a bad idea. Hiker is a cool one. I do like Hiker, even though I've won very few games using Hiker in my final 5. One more reroll. Nothing. See, it was a waste. It was a freaking waste. Okay. The wall, baby. You guys ever heard of the wall? See, I almost sold it because it's green. Green means go for me. Use means throw away. Like, or red is throw away to me. We're not gonna mess around too much right here. I want to try to see what I'm gonna score here. Okay, half of the scoring requirements were met. We are discarding spades. Perfect. See, I'm telling you, those discards are just coming in handy. No need to waste time here. We need a 2 pair. Haven't seen a lot of faces. Play a high card. I mean, we've got the high card going. Hey, we unlocked the Chad. That's my favorite, most used Joker. How could you tell, Cam? I'm a photograph guy. What can I say? We are going to use Pluto. It's a nice backup. See, my rule of thumb, kind of, and it's not by accident. You want to have played the antes with a backup hand at all times. If you're playing pairs, it's good to kind of maybe throw in a Pluto here and there, right? It could save you in a pinch. You know what I'm saying? Or most played hand sets you to $0. I mean, that kind of stuff sucks, especially if you've got like $200, you know? You got to diversify the portfolio a little bit. It's harder. That's kind of hard to do with certain types of builds, but like for me, 2 pairs, I can solidly find 2 pairs, but again, having that Pluto as a backup, it's good. This voucher right here, I'm a fan of it, depending on if we get a certain Joker. If we get the scaling hologram, isn't that the Joker? Every time you add a card to your deck, you get 0.1 or something like that. That is a great scaler right there. Very basic, but very solid. DNA, see, I know you get excited when you see a DNA, but this is not the build for that. We're never doing that. Lord. I went below 30. That's crazy. I shouldn't have done that. We're going next. Base cards debuffed. No sweat, baby. Because we are going to make some serious money off of Matador with that. Castling with clubs. I'm not really... who cares? Who cares? I don't want to get rid of that 9, really. Let's see. Let me snap off that 2, that 3 as well. Almost hitting the scoring requirements right there. I got 2 more discards. I can mess around a little bit right here. Sure, why not? Come on, I need Space Joker to work a little bit more. And now, You could critique me for not trying to dig for my planet card, my planet 2 very often, but listen, we're scaling just fine. We're almost at 100 chips, plus 50. It's foil. That was luck. Supernova, let's see. We are at 15 on the 2 pairs, which is great. We're at 8 on the high card as well. This is great. I'm gonna rip the Arcana and try to double my money real quick here. Didn't get it, but we can devil this too, which is nice. Now if it stays in our hand, we get an extra $3. Always recommend throwing gold cards in the deck. You never know. Diamonds. Don't want to win this one shot. That would be a massive L. I'll play this and then I might try to dig for the old planet card a little bit harder here. Yep. I will still dig. Shouldn't win this. Yeah, there we go. Making me dig really hard for this one. I'm going down to that last hand. I don't like that. Not a big fan of that. Hanging Chad, my friend. I could get some serious value out of this. Do I risk it? Let's see what the Arcana says to me first. Death? I'm not doing a death. Death is great for any other build, not this build. You gotta keep it a buck. You gotta keep it 52 cards, 4 of each. I'm not gonna lose track of that in my mind. Ballot though. I'm getting to the point where I really am not gonna need Mad Joker. So therefore I'm gonna sell it. I'm gonna try to use this as my new value generator. Possibly getting a talisman or something like that. Oh my god, driver's license. That could be massive. So what we do is we temperance, okay? We go driver's license. We're gonna have to hold on to that. I mean, that's our ticket to win the game. Matador is coming up. It's so sad to say, but I think that we're going to generate more value with the Chad than we are Matador. So I'm selling it. I'm grabbing driver's license and we're going to build towards that. Devil, buy it. I'm going below 30 just for that reason. Next round. All face cards debuffed. I don't give a damn, bruh. I'm going to devil this 4. Use. Now, yeah, this guy's not going to be helping us yet. We got work to do, you know what I'm saying? But we'll get it. Yeah, we're scoring just fine. Nothing to worry about. Oh, and Space Joker is just like, here, let me help you out. You know what I'm saying? Well, you just gotta trust sometimes. Just gotta trust the process. You know, instead of doing that, I'm gonna hanging Chad this 3. You know, I'm gonna try to use those magic cards to my advantage and try to pump out those 20s. I get lucky. I love magic cards. They're my favorite. Perfect. We can literally just magician any 2 cards we want. All cards are valid in this one. I am also thinking about. All right, I'm gonna buy this voucher right now. We need it, right? To achieve our driver's license dreams. Forgetting about Castle a little bit. I mean, it's okay. We got this. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that, but this is probably gonna win one shot. Let's see. Oh, we hit the 20, baby. Didn't win one shot. That's okay, because I want to Chad more cards. You know what I'm saying? So get out of here. Get out of here, you Empress card. Not interested. We got one more discard. Let's see if I can find something like, yeah, there we go. A little 3 action. Okay. This should be a winner. We are going to be meeting the scoring requirements to win very shortly. Fool for more magic. Hierophant for driver's license. And finally, we'll buy a little Pluto. Sure. Our saving grace. Blueprint is kind of crazy. Why, like, to be honest, bruh, why are you trolling me with that right now, game? Is it a great learning experience for somebody watching this going like, oh yeah, I want to get into the game, I want to learn some of the basics? Yeah, bro, if you want to win this game, you need to find a blueprint. Listen, I could easily win this round without the blueprint, but why not? Space Joker, we salute you. You did fantastic. But the reason I want this is because I think it's compatible with Castle. Yeah, that is huge. So we can move this around and really, really scale up here, baby. We're gonna be hitting some big. Why is all that stuff? Oh, I see. Sorry, noob stuff. So on hearts, let's see what happens. Did it work? Oh, you know what? I'm stupid. It just works when you score. I get it. Let's put it behind the Chad for now. Try to pull some magic stuff here. We already had a debuff on the face cards, so let's see if this were, I mean, this might possibly win with blueprint. Might possibly win if we're hitting the 20 molts. Okay, we didn't hit the 20 molt, but that's okay, because I don't exactly want to win in one hand. I need to generate some kind of value, right? So, you know, maybe hitting that 20, baby. We only need 2 more for the driver's license to hit. Love trading card. I wish I had a spot for it and a build for it, but I don't. There we go. I could reroll one more time, but why would I do it? Why? Well, I don't need to. Now, I will say the hook is hard for 2-pair builds. So what I like to do, before I use this magician, I need to find what I want to magician first. And I just need to go ahead and play like my best, the best that I can right now. This might win in one shot because we do have an active driver's license now. Oh yeah, we're cooking. The rest of this will be a walk in the park, baby. Paintbrush is great for the two-pair build. It just helps you with your discarding in a big way. Why not? More devils, sure. I don't want any glass. I want to keep it 52 out of 52. I'm just kind of re-rolling for nothing here. Didn't take that chariot, which is crazy, or that Uranus, which is crazy. And I'm sitting here taking everything else. Oh Lord. Well, devil another 2. Why not? I'm probably never gonna use it. Chariot is 6. Why not? You should always chariot a king, right? You should always be charioting a king, but not me, not this guy. Can I get 2 pair of anything here? Show me the money, baby. Show me the money. There's the money, baby. Easily meeting the scoring requirements. We don't have to do anything else to our setup right now, so it's also a great joker right here for doing something like a pair build. I wouldn't recommend it for a 2-pair build though. You do have to discard a lot. Temperance every time. Kind of playing a little slower than I usually do. I'm usually flying through this game for no apparent reason. When I'm playing it on my phone, it's just, I think it's easier to play on my fingertips, to be honest. This point and click, it makes you sit and think a little bit more often. Just fine. Investing in Pluto. Great backup. Might as well chariot another card. Castle wants diamonds. I'm not giving you my diamonds, bro. Sorry, that's a big ask. Why not? Well, shoot, I might as well. I might as well now that I know I'm good. Would be cool to find a planet card. Where's the old planet card, huh? We just ain't finding it, G. Oh, we are getting lucky tonight, baby. I've taken some lucky card builds pretty high before, especially if you get the lucky cat joker. I mean, that is just savage. Love that combo. Not discovered. See, all this stuff is not discovered. So weird replaying this game. Alright, again, -1 hand size. It's all good. We got the paintbrush. I am not tripping at all. Sure, why not? I feel like we're getting lucky like every time we do that. That's crazy. Still haven't won the game yet though, so we can't get too comfortable. Well, you could take a negative. You could take a negative misprint. Sure, you could take it for temperance value. It's not doing anything though. It's just making my setup look cooler. It's better for the thumbnail, right? But literally no reason otherwise. Sometimes you do get a boss blind that says sell one of your jokers right now or everything is off the table. So it is kind of good to, if you do come across a negative, it's good for having it in your back pocket. Photograph would be great for this build right now, but I don't need it. You know, I don't need it. If I took photograph, I'd be scoring ridiculous. That's not so much fun. You know what I mean? I already worked to get my driver's license, baby. Why am I shooting myself in the foot? Could I potentially lose this game? Maybe, but like I said, I didn't want this to be a face card specific. You know what I mean? I kind of just put my eggs in different baskets. So look at our boss blind. All cards debuffed until one joker sold. Bye bye misprint. Perfect. Which I know it's like, you could call it dumb luck or whatever, but in all fairness, you know, I have played the game a lot, so I kind of know a few tricks of the trade. Troubadour unlocked. I thought I unlocked that one last time. Interesting. Very good. Temperance, baby. Hit me with it. I do not like this one. I don't like this one. I get it. It makes sense. The game pays you out a certain amount of interest and whatever per ante or per round or whatever. It's great. This one, I hate it because it makes your jokers less valuable though in the process. So I feel like if the Jokers stayed the same value, I would like this, but it doesn't. It's all cards and packs. It's like, I'm not a big fan of that. Just looking for fun stuff. I mean, that would have been great multiple antes ago. I'm not taking it now. Driver's license is helping us immensely. Putting some respect on the driver license name. Let's win this real quick. I'm not even really thinking too hard. Let's just win this game real quick. Could I have generated more money? Yes. Do I have to take a piss? Yes. Yeah, more magicians all the time, baby. Temperance every time, baby. Strength? No, not for this build. It's not happening. Fool is happening. Fool, baby. I just reroll a little bit, you know? We got the money. Why not? Ugh. I always, if I get shitty tarot cards, I just let them sit up here in my consumables so that when I'm re-rolling in the shop, I'm not gonna come across those two. Oh, whoops. A little bit of noob activity here. Yeah, nothing special here. We'll take a tower with us. We're selling our misprint. Thank you for nothing. Thanks for nothing. And let's see if we can just win one shot. No discard, no nothing. Sell that. Feel like we can. Let's try it. Blueprint on the driver's license would be crazy stupid, but it should win one shot. Can we one shot the boss? Easily. There you have it. I'm not gonna say it was a flawless victory. I mean, the beginning was a little bit rough. I mean, yellow deck is, you know, one of those decks is like notorious for getting a great start on. I feel like I didn't get the greatest start. It wasn't until I pulled that supernova and that hiker where I was like, okay, I feel comfortable, but like I did get low on money. I almost thought like, well, you know, I drew a 4 of a kind, you know, in that early ante, and it's just like, yeah, that's complete luck. Matador, did we generate some money off of it? Yes, but not at the time that we needed it. And that's just a flaw in the game design of that Joker. Is so yeah, I'm proud of this. I like 2 pairs. I'm a 2-pair believer. I always push for it. And it was cool to do a 2-pair run on Supernova. I don't think I've done that in a while, so very cool. Okay, we will be playing the green deck next time. Just white staking, chilling, baby. You know, just trying to get back into that Balatro groove. Until next time, guys. Thank you for watching.